What happens if you replace every drop of water in your body with pure ocean salt water? The moment you swallow, your cells begin a desperate struggle to maintain their delicate internal balance. Within minutes, the high salt concentration draws fluid out of your cells, causing them to shrink rapidly. Your kidneys work overtime, but they are becoming overwhelmed by the toxic buildup of excess sodium minerals. For a split second, your body appears to reach a point of calm, but the danger is escalating. Deep beneath the surface, your vascular system is turning into a lattice of rigid, life-threatening crystal formations. Your entire structure is essentially hardening as total organ failure becomes an unavoidable and terrifying physical reality. You are now just a monument to the fatal choice of ignoring your most basic survival requirement. Happens to your translucent body if you are raised by giant predators in the midnight zone. The crushing pressure begins to force your internal frame to compress and strengthen against the cold deep. Your joints thicken to endure the weight of the water as your body learns to breathe silence. The deeper you descend, the more your internal structure adapts, blurring the line between human and predator. Feel like you have finally mastered the depths, becoming one with the dark, silent abyss. But your new instincts fail to notice the shadows closing in, revealing the true danger of your masters. Your adapted frame is pushed to its absolute limit as the ocean turns against you in seconds. In the end, you are no longer human, but simply another meal for the creatures below you. What would happen to your anatomy if you spent your entire childhood growing up as a pirate? Your joints begin to adapt to the constant tension of hoisting sails under the punishing ocean sun. Each explosive blast from your cannons forces your frame to endure shock waves that rewrite your bone density. Months without fresh citrus turn your internal scaffolding brittle as internal decay begins to take its toll. You master the sword, unaware that your specialized movements are permanently locking your frame into battle position. But look closely. The price of your survival is written in the irreversible curvature of your anatomy. Your structure is no longer human. It is a weaponized frame, sculpted by a life at sea. Would you trade your natural form for the ultimate, jagged power of a life lived as a pirate? If you were raised from birth by elite 13th century Mongol horse archers on the open plains, your life starts in the saddle, forcing your growing frame to adapt to the constant rhythmic motion. The relentless impact transforms your structure, packing layers of density into your thighs and lower spine area. Training demands more than skill. It forces your upper body to develop unnatural levels of power. You reach a state of total mastery, where rider and steed function as one singular breathing organism. Price of this specialization hides beneath the surface as your joints begin showing extreme wear. In the heat of the charge, the sheer physical demand pushes your limits to the breaking point. Have become the ultimate hunter, but can your body hold up under this relentless, punishing life?
Picked up your first bow at age 4, beginning a journey of extreme discipline and focus. Repetition forces your frame to adapt, slowly hardening your posture against the constant, repetitive mechanical strain. Scapula shifts permanently, thickening to handle the immense pressure of drawing 70 pounds of force. Release triggers microscopic bone remodeling, reinforcing your skeletal structure to withstand the brutal, repetitive impact. Years of total mastery create a perfect machine-like grace where your body and weapon become one. But beneath this external poise, your joints are silently transforming into something far beyond natural human limits. Internal architecture of your body has now reached its absolute breaking point, yet you keep pulling action, but at the cost of destroying your original self forever. What remains? What if you lived in the 14th century and a rotting tooth became your worst living nightmare? You approach the traveling blacksmith, the only man in the village claiming he can stop pain. There is no anesthesia, only cold iron and a prayer as the extraction process begins now. The pressure builds until your jawbone begins to splinter under the weight of the brute force. For a fleeting second, the agonizing pressure vanishes, making you believe the nightmare is finally over. But look closely, for the damage caused by the iron has triggered a hidden, deadly infection. Your body enters shock as the infection spreads, turning a simple fix into a lethal battle. In the 14th century, a simple trip to the dentist was often your very last mistake.